This is Natalie Carpenter with Red Humpy Design, and I'm going to cover today the basics of WordPress, getting in and creating a post and editing something on a page. First thing you're going to want to do is log into your WordPress site, and you're going to come up to the name of your website /WP for WordPress -admin for administration. There are some websites where your website is the blog. For instance, redhumpy.com /blog is what I use to log into mine. But for most of them, if your blog is your actual website, it would just be /WP-admin. You know you did it right if you get to this WordPress login page. Type in your username and your password, and then click on Login. Now, one of the things I like to do is have up here in the tab section my live version of the website or the blog opened so I can see as I make changes. So over here is the live site. Over here, I don't know why it's taking so long, is the dashboard that you're going to see. If you need to get from the dashboard panel over to your real website, you can click here, but you're constantly having to go forward and back, which is why I like having just the tabs open. Alright, we're going to do a new post. So this is our main blog page, and here's all of our posts so far. And we want to add a new post to the page. Come back to the dashboard, click on the Posts button over on the left. And then you can either click the Add New button on the left in the dashboard, or up here, Add New. It both will take you to the same spot. We're going to click Add New. And then basically you're going to just fill in the blanks here. Put in a title. Over here, type your post. The excerpt isn't necessary. You could leave it blank. I often forget. But what you'd like to do is leave the excerpt in. It can even be copying and pasting something from up here and putting it down there. If you don't have an excerpt and the blog post, if you have the type of blog where it summarizes your article, it's going to take the first line or two from your actual article. If you have an excerpt, it'll take exactly the part of your article that you want. So I try to fill it in. Then you're going to come over here to categories, and you should put it in a category. It makes it easier later as you start getting more to categorize it. If you don't already have a category list made, you click on Add New Category, type in what you need, and then click Add New Category. Otherwise, you can just put it in the category that's already listed. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is down under Post Tags. You do not have to add post tags, but once again, it makes it easier for your users later to find articles based on their tag. We can call this tutorial. Click on Add, and that's going to come up. If you already have tags that you've done, you want to click Choose from the most used tags, and then it brings up a list of the other ones that you have, and it'll automatically add it to the list. When you're done, click Publish. You could click Preview if you wanted to see what it looked like, but if you've done this a couple times and you're pretty confident, you can click Publish, and you'll get a confirmation. Over here now it's Update because it has been sent live. If you want to see it, click over on your blog if you have it open in another tab, or you could click here View Post and you can see what it looks like. I'm going to click over here and refresh, and here it is. Let's say you don't want that anymore. If you click on Posts over in the dashboard, here's the one that we just did and we don't want it anymore. Just click on Trash and it automatically will delete it. To verify, click back over to the live view, refresh, and it's gone. So using this post dialog over here is what you need to do. If you have categories that you decide you don't want anymore, these test categories, I can highlight them under bulk actions, click delete, and it deletes those categories. So let's see now in our blog we have something on a page, this About page. And I created some general stuff on the About page. If you have a page for schedule or your contact page that you want to change on your own, over in the dashboard it's under Pages. They make it easy for you. Find the page that you want to edit, and there's an Edit button. And then it's what's called a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. Now you'll notice this icon here toggles what's called the kitchen sink, and it gives you things underlined, font color are listed there. If you don't see this listed, it's because your kitchen sink is turned off, and you just click it on and off. So what you can do is come in here, I can highlight this, do it bold, or you can come in and add whatever information you want. When you're done, click on Update, come back to your live view and refresh it, and you'll see the change that was made instantly. That's the main part of editing. If you do want to do a new page, right over here is an Add New button. You can add a new page to your site. Test page, fill in the content. Here it wants to know if it's going to be under another page or if it's just going to be located here on your bar with all the other pages. If you wanted it to go under another page, you would click Parent and then About. If you leave it blank, no parent, it will just show up on this menu bar. Let's pretend we just added one main page. When you're done with all your editing here, click Publish. Come back to the live view and refresh, and you'll see the test page show up on the list. It's really quite simple. If you have any other questions, you can visit my website, www.redhumpy.com, or you can call me at 970-335-8218. Thanks for listening.